Bring him. Please, leave me be. I tell you, I'm worth more alive than dead. Oh. You can sell me for ransom. We have much gold. Don't kill me.
What I want from you is worth much more than gold. The man who killed my son wore this. He was a large man. What does this mean?
I don't know.
Perhaps you simply don't remember. Remind him.
We will not stop until you tell us. So tell us.
It's the crest of Covington Cross.
Where is this place called Covington Cross?
England.
Take him into the desert.
No! No!
Salim?
No!
You know what you have to do.
Yes, Father.
Our family's honor is in your hands.
I swear I will not return until I have taken revenge on the man that killed my brother.
If you were going to wear armor to dinner, you should have asked me to help you.
Well, I was just passing and suddenly it just fell apart. That's strange.
Not really. Didn't you know there's a full moon tonight?
Moonlight is responsible for many things, my dear, but causing accidents is not among them.
Never doubt the power of a full moon.
Nonsense.
You'd be wise to listen to her, Father. Full moon can be dangerous.
I agree. During my time with the Crusades, I made sure I prepared all my meals before the full moon was up. Otherwise, my meats would inevitably be overcooked.
Overcooked? Oh, what a tragedy that must have been.
Be sarcastic if you like. You've obviously never fought off 500 men with bellyache.
If it was 500 like you, it must have been a stampede.
Love you too, brother.
Leek, sir?
Yes, thank you. Those are beautiful leeks. And you are?
I'm the new serving girl,
What do they call you?
Antonia.
Antonia.
I'm Cedric, the youngest and the most gifted son.
And I'm Armus, the oldest and most experienced son.
And I'm Richard. Need I say more?
I believe in the power of the moonlight. I once met a man who went mad after sleeping under the light of the full moon.
Eleanor, every man you meet goes mad, with or without moonlight.
You laugh now, but just you wait.
For what?
When a skeptic gets caught in the light of the full moon, accidents, mishaps, misadventure have been known to happen.
Well, I'm not afraid of the full moon. Neither are you, Father?
Yes, Father, what do you think?
I think it's very rude to disagree with someone as pleasing as Lady Elizabeth.
I'd like some more leeks, please.
Leaks, Master Cedric.
Look!
Where is the castle of Covington Cross?
Look at what we have upon us, Roland. A visitor.
It appears you spent a great deal of time under the sun, our visitor.
Or maybe he fell in a fire and burnt to a crisp.
Which is it, visitor? How do you get your skin so dark?
Where is this place they call Covington Cross?
I don't think he wants to answer your question, Roland.
Not very friendly, is he?
Not a bit. What kind of business do you have at Covington Cross, friend?
We're not being very hospitable, Dunley. Let's help the boy.
Oh, sure. We can help you. To find Sir Thomas's castle, you go down that road there.
You take the left fork and then the right fork.
Oh, that second fork was all washed out. Fortnight ago. You'll have to take the shortcut.
What is shortcut?
Well, he doesn't know what a shortcut is, Dunley. Why don't we show him?
Yeah. Why don't we?
Please to tell me, where is the place they call Covington Cross?
Oh! Nights are drawing in, sir. I've heard that sigh before, Master Cedric. Baron Mullen's daughter.
No, Alexandra was a lovely girl. Not like this one.
A beautiful princess, perhaps?
She's more beautiful than any princess I've ever known. It's the serving girl.
Not Marianne, sir.
No need for jealousy, Evan. It's the new girl, Antonia.
Ah, I see the problem. How do you let her know your feelings without everyone else finding out, especially your father?
That problem has been solved. My problem is I just can't write poetry.
You are more beautiful than 1,000 princesses.
I beg your pardon?
Tell her that she is more beautiful than 1,000 princesses.
Oh, that's good, Evan. That's very good. Tell me more.
And that every morsel of food she serves tastes even better because it comes from her hands.
Slow down, that's brilliant.
I wish I could tell the whole world of my feelings, but for now our hearts must beat together in secret ardor. Yours, no. Passionately yours. Cedric.
You're a genius, Evan. Where did you learn to do that?
I had older sisters.
Make sure she gets it right away.
Here now, Evan, you're not supposed to be down in the maid's quarters.
Shh. Just tell me, which is the new serving girl's bed?
Antonia. In there.
There's a good girl.
matter?
Antonia, I can't believe it. Master Cedric is in love with me. Oh, God.
Armus, what is it?
Nothing, Father. I'm sorry I woke you.
This has not been the first time. What's wrong?
I haven't slept a whole night through since I returned from the Crusades.
Perhaps it would help to talk to somebody about these nightmares. Bring them into the light. This won't protect you from what goes on in your head, Armus.
It's that man I killed in battle. I can't get him out of my mind. I hear his scream. I feel his pain. Oh, my head.
Armus.
I don't know how much more I can take. Tell me, how do I rid myself of this torment?
I don't have an answer, son. But time's steady hand can often mend the soul.
You must admit, Antonia is the most beautiful girl you've ever seen.
If you're looking for an argument on that point, you won't find it here.
What do you think Father would say if I married a serving girl?
Getting a bit ahead of yourself, aren't you, brother?
On the contrary, to fight a successful war, one must plan ahead.
Huh? And what strategy have you devised for this campaign?
One that is exactly like myself, both brilliant.
That's enough of that.
Is he alive?
Yes, but for how long is anybody's guess?
What are we going to do with him?
There's only one thing we can do. We're taking him in. Go easy, my friend. You won't be jousting in any tournaments today, I'm afraid. You must be made of pretty strong material. It could have been much worse. Where? Oh, you're in Covington Cross. They call me Armus. You have a name? Selim. Selim? That means peace, doesn't it? What are you doing in England?
I don't understand.
I think you do. Now, I know you must be afraid being here. You've no need to fear. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to hear how you got that name. But for now, I'll leave you to get some rest. Good night.
Who did you fight against in the war, Father?
The Saracens.
Just like Armus.
The very same.
I'm worried about Armus. He's very preoccupied recently.
We must be patient with Armus. It takes time for war to drain from a man. It never does completely. How is he?
Lucky to be alive, I'd say.
Were you able to talk to him?
No, he's still very weak. From the way he dresses, I'm sure he's a Bedouin. In Damascus, they fought alongside us against the Saracens. They were very good allies. Taught me everything I needed to know about cooking lamb, too.
I hate to prejudice the man before I met him, Armus, but until you are certain as to why he's here and what he wants, please be careful.
There's nothing to fear, Father. The Bedouin are a humble and loyal people. I know many of them who've even given their lives in the name of our cause. I don't fear this man.
I leave him to your discretion. But I do insist that once his wounds are healed, he be on his way.
Yes, Father.
More beans?
Thank you, Antonia.
I'll have some beans too, please.
Try mine. They're hotter.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Truly a pleasure.
I'll have some beans as well, Marianne.
Marianne? Sir Thomas would like some beans.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, my lord.
Ow!
Oh, I'm so sorry, my lady.
You seem a bit agitated lately, Marianne. I'd say you were in love.
Oh, my lady. Oh, I'm in love as I've never been in my whole life. But I can't tell you who he is.
That's all right. I already know.
You do?
I can keep a secret. Don't worry.
Oh, I've done nothing but worry. He sent me a love note, but he doesn't even know how I feel. What if he changes his mind?
Well, then we'll have to write him and let him know how you feel.
Oh. Oh. But I wouldn't know what to say. What if I make a fool of myself?
Well, just say what it is you're feeling and, you won't sound foolish.
Oh. Say that whenever I'm near him, I can feel his eyes all over my body, and then my teeth start to clatter.
That's good, but, perhaps we'll put it this way. Darling one, whenever you're near, I can feel your loving glances, and I shiver with excitement.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
And even though I'm just a serving girl, my heart is filled with passion for you.
Oh, it is.
We'll end it until such time when we can be alone. I will remain.
Your little serving girl.
Your little serving girl. So, I'll deliver this to him. He'll know how you feel. And maybe this thing will all come out in the open.
Oh, you really think it's possible? Your father wouldn't disapprove?
Disapprove? He'd be happy for you. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, eat. It'll do you good. I didn't save your life just so I could poison you the very next day. The trick to cooking good, moist chicken is to put it upside down in the roaster so the juices drain through the breast meat.
Why you save me? Feed me. Shelter me. You don't know me.
Because I've been away from home, away from my family and scared for my life. We're different, yet we're the same.
No.
Well, perhaps you're right. Compared with you, the English are barbarians. 4 men against you? Where you come from, that would be a disgrace.
You know the teachings of Islam.
I know you believe it's more honorable to forgive than to attack a weaker enemy.
But it is honorable to fight against a strong enemy.
Which you did, and very well. You never did tell me why you came to England.
I was looking for London town. We hear many people want to buy rugs there. I was to find out and bring home word.
Ah, you're setting up a trade route?
Yes.
Well, you're looking much better.
You want me to leave now?
No, that's not what I meant. You stay here as long as you need. And get some rest. Eat.
It's from Marianne.
Oh, thank you, my lady. Darling one, Whenever you're near, I feel your loving glances, and I shiver with
Evan? What are you doing in here?
I was just putting another log on the fire.
Just the book I was looking for. The History of Armaments. Good night, Evan. Antonia!
Yes, Friar?
Take this book to Master Richard. Tell him I've marked the appropriate passage.
Yes, Friar.
Hello.
This is for you.
Antonia?
Darling one, whenever you are near, I can feel your loving glances. Until such time that we can be alone, I remain your little serving girl.
Yes!
I thought you might be up for a game of chess.
No, you don't have to stay out with me, Father. I'll get some sleep.
Actually, it's me who can't sleep. You've been doing me a favor.
Well, if you don't mind a taste of defeat.
I don't if you don't. Not my bishop. I didn't see that.
You've only yourself to blame. You taught me the game.
Too well, I'm afraid. Check.
You let me take your bishop, didn't you?
Do you remember when I taught you? You used to sit up all night and play.
I got so frustrated because I couldn't beat you.
Well, that hasn't changed.
You sat out with me tonight.
So am I.
You know, it may sound odd, but lately I've had a strange feeling, a sort of premonition.
What kind of feeling?
That the Bedouin is some kind of omen. And that it's he that's the man for my nightmares. And that when he's well enough to leave, the nightmares will leave with him.
I hope you're right. Covington Cross will be back in a moment.
secure. He can't escape.
Good. You three, go search the courtyard. You take the rest up to the battlements.
I blame myself for this. I should have seen he was a Saracen dressed as a Bedouin. I should have known.
Don't torment yourself. He's been clever, but we'll find him.
You, check those rooms. Check these. He's not in there. I'll check in the solar.
Is this what you're looking for?
Kill me now and get it over with.
Whether or not you live or die is for the sheriff to decide, not me. For now, you'll be a guest in my dungeon.
Don't just stand there. Go and fetch some fresh ones.
Oh, Friar, gently. It's only a scratch. Hardly broke the skin.
You're not doing as I said. Pray for relief from pain.
Heavenly Father, I pray relief from heavy-handed friars. Here. Thank you, Father. You're most kind.
Where is that girl? I need a bandage. Antonia! Bring it here at once.
Hello. Hello.
Does that hurt?
Not really.
And that?
Fine. Fine. Just fine. Yeah. Even if it did hurt, my heart is so full of love it would erase any sensation of discomfort.
That does it. I've finished, Richard. Your prayers have been answered.
Yes, they certainly have.
I'm still waiting for your response.
I saved your life. Took you in. Brought you back to health. Is this what you do to a family that helped you?
Helped me? The craze of Covington Cross destroyed my family. They sent a son to war against my people. That son killed my brother.
It was your brother?
Yes. That was him whom you killed in battle.
I don't know what to say. Except that not a day passes when I don't think about your brother, dream of him.
It is the same for me.
I'm sorry, Salim.
Do not insult me with your apologies.
My apologies and deep sympathies are all I can offer. Oh, I know it's not enough. It's a curse, but we cannot change the past.
No. But we can redeem it.
But my brother didn't kill your brother, I did.
I take a brother for a brother. Only then will the revenge between our families be complete.
No. Revenge is never complete. There aren't enough brothers in the world to satisfy the insatiability of revenge.
I lay this curse on you. May your hands never be cleansed of my brother's blood. He will haunt you, even in your dreams. You cannot escape.
Thomas, come back to bed. It's late.
He could have murdered us all.
But he didn't.
I had a bad feeling about this man from the start. I feared him. When I looked into his eyes, all I saw was an old enemy. I should have sent him to the village or to a monastery.
Well, oftentimes it is our fear which protects us.
It can also cripple us, as it has crippled Armus.
Well, it seems to me that a war is never over until a man makes peace with those who've tried to harm him. If not, one is a casualty forever. The heart cannot bear the burden of hate.
How can I not hate him? He tried to kill my son.
Yes, and he will pay for it. Please, don't let this stir up old animosities. It won't serve you, Thomas. It'll only poison your soul.
Oh, no.
Hello, Antonia.
How long have you been here?
Long enough.
Then you know.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Please, sir, don't tell anyone.
Would that the whole world knew.
But I'd lose my job.
My father would be upset. He'd probably order your head chopped off. Oh, no, don't cry. I was joking, that's all. No one else need know. It'll be our secret.
Please promise me that, Master Richard.
Only if you promise to meet me again.
Yes. Yes, anything.
Tomorrow night, when the bells chime out for Matins' prayer, meet me here. Tomorrow night.
Good morning.
Master Cedric.
I'm still waiting.
For what?
Don't you think I deserve an explanation?
I don't know what you mean.
I'd like to know your feelings about what's happening here.
I'm sorry. I'm so very, very sorry.
Are you crying because you care so much?
Yes, of course.
Stop your crying. There, that's better.
I must be going now. I'm wanted in the kitchen.
I won't let you go unless you agree to meet me.
Yes, my lord.
Here, tomorrow night.
But Master Cedric...
I won't hear a word's protest.
What's to be done about the prisoner?
The sheriff is coming this morning to collect him.
Father, you can't let that happen. They'll kill him.
The matter is out of our hands, Armus. The sheriff is a fair man and will ably dispense justice.
They'll hang him without trial simply because of who he is.
This is not for us to judge. What would you have me do? Give this man the keys of the castle and let him have free run of it? Have you lost all sense of responsibility?
Well, that's what brings me here. I killed this man's brother in battle. Well, that's why he came. It was long ago, but the years haven't diminished his family's desire for revenge.
But that was during the war. You killed in self-defense.
What does it matter?
This man is here to avenge his brother's death. He must be dealt with accordingly.
If he's killed, another brother will be sent and more will die. It'll never end. It has to stop.
The sheriff is here, Sir Thomas.
Father, please. You can stop this.
Where is the prisoner, Sir Thomas?
Nothing over here.
We've lost him. Spread out!
Escaped? How could he have escaped?
I've never seen anything like it in all my life, Sir Thomas. It was as if that horse could read his mind.
Oh, what folly.
The horse didn't read Salim's mind. He guided it with his legs.
Never heard of such a thing. The man must be a devil.
The Saracens are expert horsemen. As nomads, they live day in, day out with their horses. They have a communication with them that's almost human.
Well, we're not going to apprehend him standing here talking about his prowess, are we?
Sir Thomas, wouldn't you consider just letting him go? After all, it's not as if we're likely to see him in these parts again, is it?
The man attempted to murder one of my sons. I'm not willing to just let him go.
Father, is this really necessary? The sheriff is right. He won't return.
I can't gamble with the lives of my children, Armus. I'm sorry.
Come on, then.
Wait. The only person who could possibly track this Arab is you, Armus.
Me?
You understand him. You could get inside his head, see what he thinks, anticipate his next move. I want you to lead the sheriff and his men. What do you mean you can't go? You will go.
Father, there's no need to fear this man. He won't attack Richard again.
That's not the point.
I'll tell the sheriff how to track him, but please don't order me to go.
I know things have not been easy for you since you returned from the Crusades, and I understand your aversion to conflict. If it's a fear of being a coward that rules...
It's not the fear of being a coward that frightens me. I hate what this man's done to Richard, and I fear that given half the chance, I would kill him, all too easily.
It is this man and what he represents that keeps you awake at night. Armus, it is vital for you to face him. Show him mercy, yes, but do not turn away. Only when you face the unknown, head on, without flinching, can your fears be vanquished. I know. I've been there myself.
Send the sheriff home. He'll only get in my way. I will find this man, but alone. One-on-one.
Hello? Hello. Where are you going? Nowhere. I heard a noise out here. Must have been you. Good night. Yes, good night.
Cedric. He's expecting it in the solar.
Oh, I was just heading over there.
No, you must let me take it.
No bother. Good night, my lady.
You seem very happy, Mariana.
He's waiting for me in the solar. Wish me luck.
Evan, where are you going? Marian's meeting you in the solar.
She is?
You mustn't keep her waiting.
Yes, my lady. Is that you?
Yes.
Oh, how I've waited for those words. Evan? Richard?
Cedric?
Marianne?
What's going on in here?
You have come to kill me?
No.
Then why?
To forgive you. Even though I despise what you've done, one of us has to be the first to forgive. Otherwise, our family's blood will be spilt throughout eternity.
Is this your idea of justice? Islam teaches that justice is mercy. Stop throwing the Quran at me as if you know. You know nothing.
I'm not throwing it at you, merely speaking the truth. Plainly. It's time to heal our wounds. It's time to forgive, Salim. As a token that never will my sword be used to spill the blood of your family, I give you this.
I cannot take it.
Why not?
Because you and I, Armus of Covington Cross, are still enemies. In the silence of these woods, we might pretend to forgive. But the war rages on.
And the war will end when we stop hating each other. You have the power to make peace, Salim. It's even in your name. It's your destiny.
I will not return. You and your family are safe.
I've called you all here because it's come to my notice there's been a lot of mysterious goings-on lately in the servants' hall. including the passing of some rather colourful letters.
It's all my fault, Father. That's my letter to Antonia.
Antonia?
Me?
Passionately yours, Cedric.
You see, Father, I love her and she loves me.
No, she does not. She loves me.
No, I don't, sir.
See?
I don't love you either, Master Cedric. I love Evan.
Evan? Evan?
Evan?
And I love you, Antonia.
You love Marianne.
That was yesterday. Antonia, will you marry me?
How I've dreamed of those words. Yes, Evan, of course I'll marry you.
Right. Now we got that sorted out, I suggest we all go to our rooms and stay there.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Come along, children. Good heavens, Sir Thomas. Who would have left the barn door open at this time of night? We'll never get any sleep if we don't put the poor animal out of his misery.
Friar, I think he is out of his misery.
Covington Cross will be back in a moment.